Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show.
Yep. Good morning. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. I'm your host, Cletus Cassidy. So late this morning. So late. So let me give y'all the 411, the information, the scoop, as they say. My daughter's birthday. So she got a phone, I got a phone. We both got new phones. I got shoes, she got shoes, all guys' children got shoes. And so with the new phone situation, what I decided I got a new phone. So when you get a new phone, all your information comes back, but it don't necessarily set up like your old phone did. Now, my old phone had the alarms on it. I had the alarm to get up every morning. It was coming. It was going to be there every morning. I ain't put that alarm on this phone yet. So this phone just be letting me live life and sleep. Because that's what it does. Old phone didn't do that. So I got to set an alarm on this phone. So I was a little late. I was a little behind the 8 ball, a little behind schedule. But I'm here. Have no fear. We're going to have a show today. We're going to talk real quickly. I'm not even going to hold y'all up because I know it's a snow day. So that means Lisa's in there. So for anybody else that want to go in, I won't be on here long. Welcome to See You in the Morning. My horrible idea to wake up every morning and give y'all way too much of my personal business. I am, of course, your host, Cletus Cassidy. So excited to be in the building with you all today. Today's a snow day in most of the South and East Coast. I don't know what's going on, man. It's snowing in places that it ain't never snowed before. Crackheads in some cities are completely confused. They out there right now, nose to the ground, just sniffing away at the street. They have no idea what this white stuff is falling from the ground. They think their prayers have finally been answered, but it's not really cocaine. It's just snow. My son, I didn't even realize how powerful of a prayer he is, but he started praying as soon as he got out of school yesterday for snow, and his prayers have been answered. So happy snow day to you. Get in there. It's a snow day on a Wednesday too, or is it a Tuesday? No, it's Wednesday. It's a snow day on a Wednesday. Y'all better turn off the lights all day today. All day, people's houses are going to be smelling bad. And it's okay. Let your house be a little funky today. It's okay. I'm going to make it real funky for you. Anyway, this show, man, if this is your first time hearing this, you're about to experience something so cold. If you've been here before, you found it out robbery to come back. I appreciate you because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. Just some routine maintenance, some things that I do on every show. The show can go in a variety of directions. Anything can happen. You never know what could be said on this show, but you do know that we'll end up going left. But the first thing that I do is I speak to everybody that speaks to me. If you kind enough to say hello to your boy, I'm gonna come right back out and be like, hello back. And be like, oh my goodness. Woo child. That's what I gotta hit y'all with. I'm gonna give me some Woo Child shirts made. Woo child. Get those made. But let me speak to the first 3 people that speak to me because they win the mythical morning medals. The bronze medal this morning goes to TT, Tiny and Tasty, Crystal Pinnell. Good morning. Silver medal goes to my man Snoop Boykins, y'all. And the gold medal goes to my man Billy D. Williams and ZZ. ZZ gets the medal. Billy D, you get to be the conduit. The medal goes to ZZ. with Billy D, you work it out. So ZZ with the gold, Snoop with the silver, TT with the bronze, almost getting the one, but not quite. PP, Patricia Pippen, with the aluminum fourth. IDA, good morning. Wilberta, good morning. Courtney Weston and Murphy, how you feeling today? Hopefully you feeling a little bit better. Hopefully you're doing a little bit better. My man downtown, Keith Brown, baddest man the whole time, batting the deep blue sea, batting you and me. How you doing today, sir? Crystal Sex Appeal, good morning. Dr. Kimberly, good morning. Kit Kat, good morning. Niambe, good morning. Kim Cat, good morning. Melissa M. Kutha like Luther, good morning. We know what you doing, Lisa. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning. Good morning. Brain freeze. Snow day on a Wednesday. Lynette, good morning. Danielle, good morning. Danielle, it's so funny. I'm a real respectful person. I'm Southern. I try to be. Danielle has been my friend for, I can't even really think back to the number of years that she's been my friend. I'll give them 20. Danielle's been my friend, and she's always been Danielle. But because she's an educator, a lot of times when I get around her, I call her Miss Yonkers, and it upsets her that I call her Miss Yonkers, Mrs. Yonkers, because she's Danielle. She's my friend. I'm not her student. She never taught me in class. But I get around, and I be like, hey, Mrs. Yonkers. And she be like, Danielle. I'm like, oh, my fault. We're going to get Woo Child shirts. I don't know. We're working on the so I will let y'all know that I've already met with the designer. The designer he's designing the Faith Around and Find Out shirts. We get some Woo Child shirts. The Woo Child is that's a sound that you can make, especially when you're a little country. Woo Child is a sound you make when you've been working all day and you lay down in that bed. Woo Child. Ladies, you walk in the house, you take that bra off. Woo Child. What's up, Big Rich? Woo Child is international. Woo Child. You take that Woo Child is Woo Child. Woo Child will give you a lot. When something happened that ain't supposed to be happening, Woo Child. You get in there, you start doing that ear. You get in there and you get in your ear real. Woo Child. Crystal, that's your saying. Woo Child could be all over the place. Yonkers, what up, man? So we got to get those. So let's talk real quickly before we get into today's show, until we get into our snow day action. All the teachers are here today. Today is educational. Today is an educational day. Everybody's in here. And we know if everybody's home, we know what Lisa's doing. Let's go. What's up, Tamika? Welcome back from Belize. You come back from Belize to snow. That's crazy. Good morning, Asia. How you doing? Steve Couters. So both the Couters is in here on a snow day. Should be in the same house. Probably watching on different devices. I love us as a people. It's Educator Hunch Day. Today, them teachers is getting it in. This is January. Welcome to all these Halloween babies. Halloween babies and early November babies. Let's check out what happened. I'm gonna make a mental note. Check October, November burst. Y'all in there making those days. Y'all in there making them October and November babies right now. That's what's going on. And I let me tell you something. I ain't mad at you. Y'all make them October, November babies. That's what y'all should be doing. This is the one time the teachers get to be nasty during the middle of the day. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. There's some people that can't do it in the daytime. Not everybody's like that, but you got a few people that are unable to do it in the daytime. The daytime is just too much for them. They can't get right. They can't get right and get it done in the day. It's something about light. I don't know if they want to cover it up or whatever. Some people can't do it in the daytime. I'm not saying any of y'all are unable to do it in the daytime, but you got a lot of people that be like, no, not in the daytime. Oh no. It's usually ladies. I don't think men care. They be like, man, look, put this little sleep mask on your eyes. It's dark now. Put sleep mask on your face. Now look at it. It's dark everywhere. Put it on. The grave digger don't know. That's what I'm hearing. As a virgin, it ain't gonna matter to me. When I finally get in there, man, it ain't gonna matter to me. Yeah, James said, get you a blackout curtain. Woo, child. Well, Billy D, that's the problem. That's why you ended up with that late in your ears, baby, because you and your wife don't care what time of day it is. Y'all need to calm down a little bit. All right, so now look, good morning, JD. Don't call me Martin Luther the King. Snow day, this is a perfect day. So I told y'all I wanted to try to have some kind of perk of y'all being on this show. Now, the Faith Around and Find Out shirts will be a perk. Faith Around and Find Out shirts will be a perk. That's gonna be good. The Cletus Cassidy ones, the Woo Child shirts. Nighttime is the right time, is what George said. I don't know. Daytime. That song actually says night and day. It don't just say nighttime. Night and day. It says night. Day gets in there though. But I told y'all there's gonna be some perks of y'all being. Sometimes y'all are gonna be the very first to know. So I'm proudly gonna let y'all know this. Y'all will be the first to know. Nobody knows this information. So y'all are gonna be the first to know. Bam, y'all see it. Oh no, it went away. Wait, come back. We'll go to calendar. I can't believe this happened. Oh, I forgot we got the His Will shirts. It's His Will that y'all do at night and day. Okay, I got you. That's for GB Funny Bone. January, February, March, April, May, June. We slide down to June the 15th. Booyah. You see your boy. You see it. Father's Day, June the 15th. Tickets are on sale for the recording. There's a 5 o'clock show and a 7:30 show. 2 shows. So that means I gotta work twice as hard to sell these shows out. 5 o'clock and a 7:30. Be there. Now don't worry about it. There'll be a hoe there the night before. It's just Stephen Ho. It's gonna be a hoe there the night before, and I'm all right there with that hoe. But don't worry about that hoe that's there. Just know that I'm there. Listen, let's look at this month. Look at that. It's a diverse month. You got Asian. Ashley seems to be a guy, girl. You got nothing else planned. You gotta come see me. You gotta come check me out in June. The June 15 tickets are available right now. Boom. I have not announced it to the public. Y'all are the only people that know. Y'all are the only people that know. So you can go on VB Funny Bone and you can start getting your tickets right now. You're gonna get them. Now, it's amazing that everybody was commenting until I told y'all the tickets was on sale. Then everybody's fingers get cramped up. It's all right. Y'all cramp them fingers up. VB Funny Bone. VBFunnyBone.com. VBFunnyBone.com. And you can just go right into the calendar. It's going to tell you buy tickets. I'll walk you through the whole process. It says buy tickets. Let's say you want to go to the 5 o'clock show. You hit the buy tickets button. You can reject the cookies unless you're just that fat. Boom, boom, boom. General admission, $27. That's with all your fees and everything in there. That's the ticket fees and all that, because I decided I'm not paying the ticket fees for you. And then boom, VIP tickets, bam, $47. That includes all your fees. You can just put your T's in there. The VIP gets you select seating and meet and greet after the show. Everybody ain't getting a meet and greet. We're gonna kick everybody out. Meet and greet for the VIP people. No, I'm not doing it. I apologize, but I won't be speaking to all the regular people. Regulars, y'all got to catch me online or something. Send me a tweet. That's what the regulars will get. But there you go, VIP. It's working. I'm right here on it. Oh, I'm sorry. It's vb.funnybone.com. I'm sorry, vb.funnybone.com. Which show do I want to go to? I actually be both of them. I'll be at both of them. I'll be at both shows. Terry, yes, VIP tickets will get you a picture with me. The meet and greet, that's what happens in the meet and greet. You get a picture. It's vb.funnybone.com. No, regulars can't get no VIP. Y'all regular. Y'all got to get out of there. I always be wondering, does the late show run over? So, here's the thing. When you got two shows, you got more freedom at the late show. At that second show, you got a little more freedom. That first show, you got to be done on time. You got to be done, get them time to flip the room so you can get the second show people in there. That second show, you got freedom. You do whatever you want to do. You're like, look, we'll be here all night if we want to. But I don't do that because the workers be wanting to go home. After y'all done paid them they tip, they ready to go. Once they realize how much you did or did not tip, once they be like, hey, yeah, do you or do you not tip, they ready to go. They want to clean these tables off and get out of there. That's how they work. They be like, all right, we got our checks paid. We ready to go. Me personally, I try to go ahead and let everybody leave. But you will see the second show go a little longer than the first. Now, I hate making the first show wait. I just think it's rude. Because a lot of times, depending on your crowd, especially at a Funny Bone, they might be standing outside. People got to wait outside. They standing up waiting. Now they getting a little attitude. Now they done came into the venue a little upset. You done made them upset by running late. Not me. Let's go ahead and get them in here at the time that they had designated. Then especially when you're dealing with the blacks, because, the blacks, they done planned their whole meal, their whole day around it. They plan their whole day around, I'm going to eat at 7:30. Now they outside acting like they diabetical, even though they not. It's just a lot to it. So we do it. So y'all are the first ones to know tickets is available. The tickets is available now. You can go out there and get ticketed up. 2 shows, 7:30. I am coming to Chesapeake. That's in April, but that's part of the tour. So here's the difference on that one, Joyce. And now I'm telling y'all, come to that show too. First of all, I won't be doing any of that material at the April show. The stuff at the recording ain't gonna be at the April show. That's a completely different show. So I can let y'all know that off the top. At the April show, I got 15, maybe 20 minutes. I'm in and out. I'm a hired gun on that April show. I'm a hired gun. Come the recording, 45 to an hour. Y'all get you see the best of me. And then that'll make 30-minute recording. 30 minutes, 45-minute recording. That's how that works. All right, we getting ready to get in. We getting ready to get out because I know y'all got snow to do, and we know Lisa got to go out there and make sweet, sweet love. So I got to go ahead and get off so she can go get off. We're here for you, Lisa. I know the show is important to you, but we know cheek clapping is what's really important. Because of the essential workers that still had to go out and work today, like the people at tickets for the April show are located at kevonstage.com. I'll go ahead and show you how to do that. I'm with it today for all the shows. I'm with it to show all the shows today. And see, that's the thing about me. I'm not afraid. A lot of people won't show another show. I got you. That's live from the back pew. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, did he already take Cleveland off? Cleveland got canceled, but I ain't even on the Cleveland show, so that didn't matter. But there you go. Tickets and show dates. You hit that. You go to kevonstage.com, tickets and show dates. That's the shows this weekend: Baton Rouge, New Orleans, and Jackson, Mississippi. But you want to come down, but look at all these dates. You want to come down to Chesapeake, 413 Chesapeake. Uh-oh, I don't know if it did it switch to the new one. No, it did not. So now I got to stop sharing that one. Then go here. Boom. And there goes the tickets. Backstage Pew Tour Chesapeake. The Mount at Chesapeake. Boom, boom, boom. Look at all the answers and questions that you get from Cash Show. Are my seats reserved? No. My show, reserved seats. How old do you have to be to purchase ticket? 2 and up. Is there a meet and greet? You see that big no? No. There you go. There you go. You got those. Tickets start at $37.50. But these are where I'm at this weekend. United Christian Faith Ministries in Baton Rouge, Greater St. Stephen Full Gospel in New Orleans, Jackson Revival Center Church, Jackson, Mississippi. Thank y'all, man. People that's buying tickets. Boom. Courtney, Tamika, thank y'all for buying y'all tickets. We got them. We got them. Now, quick thing, and then we're going to get out of here. And I want to talk about this. Snoop, you still there? Let me see if my boy Snoop Boykins is still on there. It's still here. I need to talk to you, Snoop. I want to discuss something with y'all. I'm going to talk to y'all about something that I want everybody to know. I'm tired of the popular lexicon. I'm tired of the popular lexicon. Oh, thank you, Lorna Maloney. I appreciate you. I'm tired of the popular lexicon. The popular lexicon that we use in America, stuff now, we will run something into the ground. People of color, we will run something into the ground for no reason. For example, even if we like something, we will destroy it, especially a saying or a phrase. The term "they not like us" is being run into the ground. When I say into the ground, it is like that pair of shoes that fat guy wears that starts leaning over. The sole has gone down. Is a lean to the left. It has been run through, pillaged, and destroyed. I have grown so weary of the term "they not like us." Who is they? Who is the they that isn't like us? We've gone so far with this "they not like us." We want to make everything a "they not like us" situation. Who is they? We have "they not liked us" to death. Now, the term that's really started to get on my last and everlasting nerve is the term hate. The term hate. Everything is not hate. Everything is not hate. No, George, I've seen everything. It's not, George, you saying male people. I've seen everybody. You get your organization. If you're a Delta, they not like us. Who is they? I guess all the other organizations not like us. Now it's not just male people, it's black people. It's just they. Everybody is they. Everybody is they. Tired of they not like us. The term hate is on my last nerve. The term hate is on my... The great Negro poet Common Sense said, if I don't like it, I don't like it. That don't mean that I'm hated. Everybody wants everything to be hate. I saw a post yesterday that Snoop made. And Snoop made what was a valid point. He put it on Facebook. He made a valid point. And now people have turned him into a villain for telling the truth. He simply said this: every kid in the 757 is not going to want to go to Norfolk State to play for Michael Vick. This is a true statement. Every kid in the 757 is not going to want to go play for Michael Vick. It's a very true statement. It's a very true statement. It's a 1,000% true statement. This is backed by the fact that he works currently coaching high school football. He currently coaches high school football. So he has the pulse on kids that are playing high school football. He has been involved in youth football for the past 3-4 decades, forever. He has a pulse on the kids. He knows what these kids are thinking. He talks to these kids. Kids enjoy him, like him. All the kids not going to go. I work with kids as well. Every kid's not going to go. First of all, every kid's not going to be able to. He's not going to want every kid from here. I don't know why y'all trying to sandbox this man. I don't know why y'all trying to sandbox Michael Vick into wanting every kid from here. That's the first problem. He's not going to want every kid from Hampton Roads. Everybody listen, your little son Tink, you may think he's special. But first and foremost, Michael Vick has a job to do. He has to go out there and win football games. That's his first and foremost. Second of all, it's a different generation of kids. But the lady came out and was like, why are you hating on Vick? Why? The people asking them questions. So we hating on Vick? No, nobody's hating on Vick. He just made a fact. It's a factual statement. Every kid is not going to want to go. And he's not going to want every kid from here. He is going to recruit the entire country like every other successful coach does. He's going to recruit the entire country. He is not here to just make all kids from here play at Norfolk State. In fact, I am not against kids from here if they had an opportunity to go play somewhere else, see the world, experience something different. Go play in Nebraska. Find out for me if North Dakota really is a state. Florida calls, go to Florida. Change your environment, see something different. Get away from the same old, same old. If your friends and family care enough about you, they'll come see you play wherever you are. If your friends and family really care about you, they'll go. They'll get bootleg cable like I do so they can watch. They will find a way to support you. So go. Feel free. And this lady began to go all off into a tangent. Well, God showed me, hey, look here. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all gonna stop making God a football fan. God ain't showing you all that. Listen, just calm down. There he goes. He has to look overall, not just in Virginia. Just because they're good in Virginia, they may not be as good as a player from Georgia or Arkansas. You recruit the best. Absolutely. And I know y'all love Tink. And I know you ain't never seen nobody play but Tink. You think Tink is the greatest football player in the history of players. He just tinks all up the field. You done went and put coins in a can so that when your little Tink makes a play, you can make it. He run up the field and you tinking along with him. Tink. Doesn't always work with kids staying at home. Sometimes a kid stays at home, they can't focus on life because there's too many distractions. Sometimes you have to be taken away from all the distractions of your life. You got a kid that could have been, he's already a 3-star. He could have been a 5-star. It won't for the fact that he was still hanging with Mac, Tony, and Dre. So let's get him away from Mac, Tony, and Dre. And now he's out there living his best life. He's reaching his full potential because Mac, Tony, and Dre, who ain't doing nothing with their lives, ain't there to hold him back. You got NIL money. NIL money might be different. I tried to explain to this lady. She was going off. I said, hey, listen, all these kids ain't fans of Michael Vick. That jank almost broke her spirit. She called me a lie. Let me tell you something. A kid that's graduating from high school today, let's take 17 years off of it. This is 2025. Let's take 17 years. Let's just even be nice and say, let's say they graduated at the age of 18. 18 years ago is when they was born. You got to give us 2007. 2007 is when they were born. Michael Vick's last great year, 2007, Michael Vick was suspended. He was in prison, dog fighting. Michael Vick's last Vick-like year was 2010. That child was 3 years old when Michael Vick was being great. That child was 3. Trace. Now, unless they got the greatest memory in the history of a child, unless you had that child as a savant watching football and remembering the players at the age of 3, a kid graduating today did not watch Michael Vick play football. They didn't. So let's say they were 3 when he was born. When they really started paying attention to football, let's just say was at 8 or 9. It was 8 or 9. 8 or 9 years old is when they started. What people started being like, boy, you want to be like Vic? Maybe. But when a kid starts playing a sport, that's when they really start paying attention to who plays. My son started playing basketball, then he paid attention to basketball players. My son ain't never seen Michael Jordan play basketball. He don't care about Michael Jordan. He knows who Michael Jordan is from the shoes. He might have gone back and watched a few YouTube videos, but he won't live in the nostalgia of a Michael Jordan time. These kids are LeBron kids. These kids are Steph Curry kids. Kids that play basketball now idolize on the court. They idolize Steph Curry. They idolize LeBron James, maybe a Kyrie Irving. They idolize kids that are guys that are playing right now. They respect the guys that played before. You ain't got no kid out there now so I want to be like Tim Duncan. You ain't got a kid out there that say I want to be Hakeem Olajuwon. You don't even really have kids that want to be Shaq. They want to be Wemby. Kids will never understand the flu game. They don't understand. They don't feel the nostalgia of it. We put on the flu game Jordans. We feel the flu game in us because we were there. We lived in that time. Mike Vick is nostalgia to some of the daddies of kids that's growing up, coming out now. Now, I might have an 18-year-old. I remember Mike Vick. My foot's in the door. They mama might have, that's the flu game. Woo, child. Exactly right. That's what some of the mamas are doing. Some of the mamas see Mike Vick come to the house on a recruiting visit. Woo, child. There's a lot of mamas that's gonna try to turn. That's why they show Michael Vick's wife at all the press conferences. Because there's gonna be some mamas that's gonna try to turn into the Forrest Gump's mama. Boy, your mama sure does care about your education. Terry Butler works at the school. We see the future in you at Nova State University. He came out here with the whole thing. I think the Michael Vick hire is a great job for the Nova State University. I think it's fantastic. I think it brings popularity to the school. I think it moves the school, moves the needle. But I think it also only makes us more regionally attractive. I think it makes us more regionally attractive. Think that. Let's be honest. There are other prior football coaches who had jobs. Eddie George, I think Eddie George is one of the most fantastic football players, a great running back. Houston Oilers, all of that kind of stuff. Married to Taj, had a reality show on TV. Eddie George is fantastic. Eddie George took the job at Tennessee State. Tennessee State didn't automatically become the greatest school. Now they're doing fantastically on the football field. Eddie George was the coach of the year, and they won their conference. And now he's getting ready to move up the ladder. He's being interviewed for jobs in the NFL. Eddie George got a clean reputation, clean pass. Every kid in Tennessee ain't going to Tennessee State. Deshaun Jackson is in there. Every kid in Delaware ain't going to Delaware State. We can't be fooled by the Deion phenomenon. If we can be 100% honest, and I saw this before, Deion Sanders made a job, and I forgot the broadcaster that told it, and it was a fantastic point. Deion Sanders has spent his entire life letting people know there is only one Deion Sanders, that there is nobody else like Deion Sanders. Man, don't nobody know who Christian Laettner is, Snoop. And I hate Christian Laettner. Kids today don't hate Christian Laettner the way I hate Christian Laettner. If I saw Christian Laettner right now, I'd punch him in the face. Kids today don't know that. Kids today don't know that. What's going on, Pastor Nicholson? They don't understand that. I just said something now. I forgot what it was. That's how much I hate Christian Laettner. Right. Colorado ain't full of guys from Colorado. Ain't even no Colorado guys own Colorado. Here's what I'm saying. There's only been one Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders is an enigma wrapped in a mystery covered in bacon. What's up, Dame Dash? There is but one Deion Sanders. Everybody's going to try to follow that method and catch lightning in a bottle. But Deion Sanders is different. He's a different person. Deion Sanders is arguably the greatest player, the greatest athlete to play sports ever. I do hate the word hate, but I also hate Christian Laettner. And there's a whole movie about that. I do. Ugh. Deion Sanders is 1 of 1. Deion Sanders is 1 of 1. And even with Deion Sanders being 1 of 1, even with Deion Sanders taking Shador and Shador and Travis Hunter to Jackson State, they did not win a Celebration Bowl. Quiet as kept. They kept going down there and losing. It was just regular schmegular coaches. Guys who just know the game, coach football. Regular schmegular coaches went down there, beat them every year in that Celebration Bowl. Even though we love Deion Sanders, he's 1 of 1. Travis Hunter, got Shador, got Shiloh. 4,000 transfers. Still ain't won his conference. There's a guy that's 1 of 1. College football is completely this what. Then she went into how my husband is in the Hall of Fame for basketball. Your husband played basketball in 1942. On but 4 people. On but 4 people playing then. 1 of 1 took all them guys and got smacked up in the bowl game. Smacked up. And he made all his guys play in that bowl game. It's different. It's different, right? You just gotta understand college football is different. That lady, like, my husband is in a Hall of Fame, and I was like, but not the NBA Hall of Fame. I know the man. I know her husband. Her husband's actually a great guy. An excellent basketball. I know her son. Her son's played professional basketball. But your son also went to college in 2011, which will prove my point. Your son looked up the guys that were playing basketball back then. When your son was going to college, he looked up the guys who played while he was growing up. He knew who Michael Jordan was because he watched them. When that lady told me that Michael Vick was the MJ of football, I had to move. No, that's what she said that to say she knew what she was talking about because her husband and her son played. When she told me that Michael Vick was the Michael Jordan of football, I then knew we had a delusional. We had a delusional individual. Because I love Michael Vick. I thought Michael Vick was the most exciting player and played football when he was playing. Now, the sports guy in me always critiqued him, say he wasn't a great passer of the football, but he was a great he was Lamar Jackson before he was Lamar Jackson. And at this point, I think Lamar Jackson may be a little bit better than Vick was. But I ain't got nobody. I ain't got nobody wearing no Vicks. Vicks Vapor Rub is more popular than Vicks. The Vic tennis shoe. You can't be the Michael Jordan of any sport if you ain't won a championship. That takes you out of the Michael Jordan of a sport conversation. Michael Jordan should have had 9 consecutive, and we know he lost his dad, got suspended, whatever it was, took some time off. Billy D. Williams, listen, Randall Cunningham was before his time. I will say this. There are so many people who didn't benefit from the time that we are in now. Can you imagine Michael Jackson with social media? Michael Jackson had followers before followers were important. And when I say Michael Jackson had followers, Michael Jackson had people who would follow Michael Jackson. I'm talking about literally getting a vehicular. Not just it's easy to follow somebody from right here in the comfort of your own home. Michael Jackson show up in your town, you got to shut the whole mall down. You got to shut the city down. You got to post security. People literally follow him. Michael Jackson sold out shows in Budapest. Budapest. Ain't nothing but monks. Michael Jackson sold out shows in Budapest with no social media. Oh, no social media. You had to go and look for tickets. You had to go physically buy them. You couldn't just go online. Let me order my tickets real quick. You had to go to the venue to get the ticket to go see him. Grand Rising, Stephanie. Michael Jackson, worldwide. Can you imagine him with social media? Michael Jordan was amazing. You saw Michael Jordan highlights when you had to stay up to see him. It's easy to see a guy's highlights nowadays. Sports Center's on 24/7. It's on all day. I can go right here, Google Wemby highlights. Got all of them. LeBron highlights from last night, no matter what time it is. I had to be in front of my TV at a specific time to see what Michael Jordan did to the Celtics last night, so that I could go back to school to talk about it. I had to sit and wait. I see what Michael Jordan did last night. WGN had ratings simply because the Bulls played on there. Everybody watched WGN when I was growing up. I was a whole Bulls fan. I ain't even gonna lie. I was a whole Bulls fan. But I won't. I was a whole Michael Jordan fan. As soon as Michael Jordan left the Bulls, I was a Wizards fan. I loved all the Washington Wizards except Christian Laettner. Didn't like him. Didn't like him at all. And I'm still supporting the garbage team in the Wizards. I support the Wizards. That's my team. That's the team that I support. That's who I root for on a regular basis. Pray for me as I continue to pray for you. Before social media, imagine these guys with social media. Imagine Vic with social media. Social media has helped a lot of people. That's why right now we got all these comics. Listen, I'm walking in my top 5 dead or alive, right? I'm walking in there. You put me in a room with anybody. I'm firmly 2025. I'm walking with my whole. You can put me in a room with anybody comedically, and I'm holding my own. No matter who it is. Chappelle down. I think Chappelle is at the top of the game, but Chappelle down. Put me in a room with him. Put me in a room with Chappelle. You can put me up after Chappelle. I'm in. Chappelle down. I'm firmly walking there. Now, you might walk out and be like, Chappelle was great. The other guy was good too. That's what I had to get. I ain't gonna say you're gonna walk in the room and me and Chappelle on the same show, and you're gonna say, oh man, I don't even know there's no Dave Chappelle. No, I'm not gonna say that at all. But I'm definitely walking in my whole hands down. You know, I don't care who it is. And I've been on stage with greats. I've been hated on by so-called greats. But I realized the social media thing changes the game. I have yet to understand. Listen, and it's not hating. And people going to say you hating. People going to be like, you hating. Not at all. I'm not saying I'm not hating on anybody. But some things I don't understand. I have not understood the appeal of Kai Cenat. I think that's how you say his name. Kai Cenat. Cenat. I don't know what his appeal is. I'm 100% confused as to what he does. I have no idea. That's how you spell his name. Nobody has told me why he's important, but he's on everything. He's got commercials, all of that stuff. I have no idea. Steve, you know his name. What does he do? That kid from Africa got famous for doing this. My son loves Mr. Beast. I actually watch Mr. Beast's reality show. But what talent does Mr. Beast have? What talent does he have? Social media. People just follow him on social media. And social media has done some great things to some people. The girl Kimmy from Virginia Beach, she now lives in Kissimmee, Florida. She cooks. She's fantastic. She's a fantastic cook. Yeah, that much. I love the fact that her brand has been expanded because of that. Tabitha Brown. I can now call her a semi-friend. I love the fact that Tab has been able to expand because of that. Of course, my friend Kevin, Tony, Tahir, but they also have a talent to go behind their social media fame. But there's so many people. Shamar, I don't have any idea why Shamar is popular. What made Shamar popular? Y'all been out, and I'm not talking about Shamar Moore. I'm talking about the other Shamar. What? He just became popular from simply being disfigured. A lot of y'all gonna try to figure out who Shamar is. Let's pull it up. He's a sexually ambiguous young man, woman with scoliosis. But that's Shamar right there. My boy calls him paperclip because he kind of shaped like a paperclip. But he's world known. Everybody knows him. No, that's what I'm talking about, Stephanie. He looks like an alien. Mr. Beast's talent is timing and creativity. Okay, I give you that. I just don't. Now I know my son watches them. I watch Mr. Beast, the Beast Game Show. I watch that. But I always, even when my son would just watch, I'd be like, where does this man find the money to give away this stuff? People love Mr. Beast. It's crazy. Don't worry about it. 2026. Woo, child. Y'all finna be sick of me. Because I'm building all of 2025. I'm showing up and showing out everywhere I go in 2025. Everywhere. I just looked at my calendar. Shows in November already. I'm ready. I'm walking a little bit different today. Talk nice to me. I'm walking a little bit different. Talk nice to me. This is Joyce's year. $54 million a year. Got combos named after them. And they probably don't even eat at the restaurant. I pull up at the club. That's this year here. Pull up at the club, VIP, gas tank on E, but all drinks on me. Wipe me down. This is my wipe me down year. I got to do it. I got to give it to them this year. Y'all got to get it. And I think I'm realizing more and more now that time is finite. Life is finite. I got to get this to you. I can't die with it in me. That's why I'm also probably going to lose my virginity this year. I can't die with it in me. I got to let it out. I got to give it to somebody this year. Now, you walk a little different after you lose your virginity. That's what I'm doing this year. I'm losing this virginity. I'm getting it up out of me. It's a 3-pump year. It's a 3-pump year. Oh, Pastor Nicholson, listen here. You got to. Because we remember this summer. I came right on through. You better bet it. The deposits for November have already been rolling in. Wipe me down. You hear me now? Don't act like you didn't. Let's give y'all the word of the day and get out there and play in the snow. I'm about to go play in the snow for a little bit. Now, the snow day has kind of thrown me off because now my son's home. I got to feed him. Let me tell y'all a true story. Yesterday, this is why I tell y'all I say way too much. I put out way too much of my personal business out here. Yes, Terry, we all know about Christian Laettner. Christian Laettner, listen, I hated Christian Laettner so much, I became a Muslim the whole time he was in Duke because I didn't even want to be considered a Christian because of him. Let me tell y'all a true story about what happened to me yesterday. This is why there are times when I know my child is mine, regardless of the DNA test or whatever. Yesterday, for some reason, I was just around here yesterday farting like a wild baby duckling. Man, it was crazy. I was releasing gas like the Exxon Valdez yesterday. Oh, everywhere you go. It was just quack, quack, quack. Man, I was farting crazy. And I couldn't figure out why. I was standing by my son. My uncle had a birthday. My uncle's birthday was on the 20th. My uncle AJ, my mama's youngest brother. His birthday was on the 20th. I asked him, I said, hey, Unc, on the 20th, I said, man, did you eat? He was like, yeah, I already ate. Courtney's daddy, Larry. It was his birthday. I asked him, did he eat on his birthday? I said, man, I was going to take him out to eat on his birthday. I said, did you eat? He said, man, I already ate today. I said, okay, cool. I said, tomorrow, dinner on me, whatever you want. All right. He said, all right, cool. I take that. I called him up around 3 or 4 o'clock. Said, hey, man, did you decide on what you wanted for dinner? He told me, I want a Dave's Double combo, large with a fruit punch from Wendy's. Dave's Double. I told my son, he said, that's what he want for his birthday? No. He's like, ooh, child. I was like, that's all you want is a Dave's Double. Now, I almost thought that was inexpensive, but that Dave's Double, it still ended up being $45.96. The fast food prices have gone through the roof. It's stupid. So I go to get my uncle a Dave's Double. I pull up to his house to take the Dave's Double into him, tell him happy birthday. My son says, I'll get out and do it too. As we stand on his porch waiting for him to open the door, I unleash a barrage from my buttocks like never before. Good morning, LeBaron, man. Appreciate you, LeBaron. LeBaron reached out yesterday. Man, don't forget to go to LeBaron and support his popcorn business. One of the most amazing popcorn distributors in the country. He got every flavor that you could ever think of. LeBaron Burton, man, amazing. Put your website in. It's World of Flavor, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't want to say it incorrectly. .com, and y'all order popcorn from LeBaron. Amazing guy. I'm standing next to my son, and I release a butt barrage like never before. Oh, it was sniper fire. Pow, 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 pow. Then it ceased fired, and then it pow, 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 pow. Then the third one, pow, 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 pow. My son looked me dead in the eye. 12 years old. First of all, that's the first problem. That my son at 12 was able to look me dead in my eye. But that's neither here nor there. My son looked me dead in my eye and said, Father, what in the world is inside of you? Doing the World of Flavor. There it is. I didn't want to get it wrong. That boy looked me in my eye and said, what in the world is inside of you? I didn't know. And he was so disturbed. But he was also happy that we were standing outside and we weren't still in the car. So I think it was a combination of two things. First of all, I got seat warmers in my car. I'm not saying that to show off. Everybody's car got seat warmers in it. Seat warmers in there, and I think when you got the seat warmers on and it starts to warm your buttocks, I think that flows all the way through and it kind of heats the gases inside of you. It's almost like sitting on a hot plate. You're sitting on a hot plate, and so everything inside of you is cooking, so you're developing more gas. That's step one. Step two, I have a very, 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 very dear friend of mine. She's convalescing. She's recovering from a surgery. And so in her surgery recovery, the only thing she asked of me was, hey, as I'm recovering from surgery, would you mind She just asked me very politely if I would make her a crock pot of chili, meatless chili. So because she won't take in the meat, literally and figuratively during this time frame, I had to overcompensate with beans. I overcompensated with beans. I put in more beans than I normally would. So that influx of beans, I had some of the chili. I ain't gonna lie, I made her a whole crock pot of chili. Me setting a bowl to the side for myself, she won't go notice. She won't go notice. I went ahead and scooped off a little bit off the top. Nice little bowl for myself. Put that away. I had that for breakfast and lunch yesterday. So I realized all them beans that got into me. And I believe and Maya Angelou said, beans, they're good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. And the more you fart, the better you feel. So eat your beans with every meal. I believe that was Maya Angelou. I could be wrong. I think that was Maya Angelou that said that. So it was all them beans. Having them beans and sitting in that seat warmer all day, they just kind of re-upped on that gas. Man, I let it out. And I ain't never been one to be afraid of a fart. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But as you get older, you got to be careful. Because your matter changes. Your matter can change a little bit. What you think is a gas will come out as a solid. If you ain't ready. If you ain't, I'm gonna tell you, I think everyone through. I'm like a newborn baby if I'm getting ready to fart. I'm thinking that thing through. I'm trying to make sure. I'm like this. Okay. If you ever see me do just like, if I ever come up, woo, child, that means I had a successful fart. But if I come up, hey, y'all be right back. That means I'm holding in a turtle poke. Sometimes you get out, then that turtle poke be right there. You got to be like, no, come back. You try to suck it back in. But if you ain't got the sphincter muscle to bring that thing back in, sometimes it'll go out, but you got to, yeah. Y'all act like I'm the only one. I know all of y'all, now the ladies are going to act like it's never happened to them, but fellas, we all know you get there sometime and you think you letting all gas out, but it's not. And then you start feeling, this right here is dangerous. This right here, now what you got to try to do, you got to try to get that thing back in there. You try to close it up, but it'll be fighting. You'll feel that little tight little squeeze, and it'll be like, hey. You'll be like, hey. And a lot of y'all ladies are going to be real judgmental. The turtle just pokes through. You be looking for a home. Be like, is this the ocean? Nope. Come back in. Oh, yeah. Red beans and rice finished with ice cream and apple pie. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got to hold that in. Bah. It's called a Dutch oven. LeBaron, when you fart in them covers, but you keep the covers tight, it's called a Dutch oven. Dutch oven is what that's called. Dutch oven. Now, a lot of you ladies is looking at us fellas like we wrong, but a lot of y'all got panty liners. And we know what panty liners is for because y'all pee a little bit. The panty liners because you pee a little bit. Some of y'all sneeze, cough, whatever. You pee a little bit. Y'all pee a little bit, and it's okay. We not judging y'all, but you're pissy. A lady be beautiful. I'm talking about lovely. Isn't she lovely? But she a little pissy. Got a little urine on her. Side happens. The word of the day is opine. O-P-I-N-E. To opine is to express an opinion about something. Many people opine that social media platforms should be better regulated. Opine. O-P-I-N-E. Opine. Terry, don't act like you didn't know that they were a little pissy. Just a little bit. Little pissy boots. Hey, man, y'all have a fantastic Wednesday, man. Y'all go out there and enjoy the snow. Lisa, we know what you're doing. Enjoy that, Lisa. Hey, pumps in a bump. Get them in. Get them in. Get them in today, man. Have fun with it. Hey, man, I told y'all once. I'll tell y'all again, vb.funnybone.com. That's where y'all can go to get tickets. Tickets are on sale now. I'm excited. Thank you for those who've already picked up a ticket. vb.funnybone.com. It is going to be June the 15th, Father's Day. 2 shows at 5 and 7:30. Let's get both of them sold out. Tell a friend, bring a friend. Buy a table of 4. Do what it is. The VIP tickets sell out. They sold out. They gone. But make sure y'all come out, support your boy. 2 shows are 5 and 7:30. Make it part of your Father's Day routine, man. Go to church, then come out and check out the show. Bring your dad. Love you too, Larry. Your birthday on February 1st. Somewhere between February 1st. Let's go out on the 30th. February 30th, we're going to lunch. April 25th, what that is? That's not when I'm in Chicago. LeBron, you be just buying tickets and stuff. But you bought it when I'm coming to Chicago, or you going to another show? I'm in Detroit, April 5th. Okay, I was like, I don't even know what's happening on the 25th. LeBron, please, and bring some popcorn, man. We get the Kev, and we'll get Kev to do a thing. He got 15 zillion followers, man. I'll find out what kind of popcorn he likes the best. And my name is Peaches, and I'm okay. All right, we out, man. Have a fantastic Wednesday, man. You know what it is. It's hump day. It's all about making somebody feel good, man. So, Lord willing, the creek don't rise. I'll be back here tomorrow to try to be a little bit better than I was today. But make somebody feel good today, even if that somebody just happens to be you. Woo, child. We out. Peace.
Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Clayton's Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Clayton's Cassidy Show. Yeah.